I am. Two simple words, almost trivial at first glance, yet they carry a transformative force capable of shaping lives, realities, and destinies. Throughout human history, these words have remained a mystery, a hidden secret embedded in sacred texts, spiritual traditions, and profound philosophies. Today we are invited to delve into this mystery, to explore the power these words hold over our lives, and how we can use them as tools for co-creation and personal transformation. Think for a moment about what it means to say I am. Every time these words are spoken, something is declared. I am happy. I am capable. I am unworthy. Every sentence that begins with these words acts as a proclamation, an affirmation of the reality we choose to embrace, whether consciously or unconsciously. But have you ever wondered, who is saying I am? Who is behind that voice? And what is the profound impact of every word that follows this declaration? These questions prompt us to reflect on something fundamental, our identity. When we say I am, we are not only affirming what we are but also who we believe ourselves to be. It is an act of definition, of self-assertion, that shapes our perception of ourselves and the world around us. More deeply, it also shapes how the universe responds to us. In spiritual traditions, I am is more than just a phrase. It is a sacred principle, a bridge that connects the human to the divine. In the book of Exodus in the Bible, God presents himself to Moses as I am that I am. This affirmation transcends any limited definition. There are no explanations, no qualifiers, just pure, complete, and timeless existence. If this same divine essence resides within us, then every time we say I am, we are accessing this power, this creative force that shapes our reality. Now imagine the impact of saying I am unconsciously, unaware of the weight these words carry. Think about how many times you may have said something like I am incapable or I am unlucky without considering how it affects your mind, emotions, and ultimately your life. Each affirmation, positive or negative, is like a seed planted in the fertile soil of your consciousness. And like all seeds, it germinates, grows, and manifests in the form of experiences and circumstances. But what if you could consciously choose which seeds to plant? What if every I am was an opportunity to align with what you truly desire to be, do, and create? This is the invitation the power of I am extends to us. It is an invitation to awaken, to become aware of our words and thoughts, and to use them as tools for transformation and alignment with our highest essence. Throughout this journey, we will explore how these simple words connect to philosophical, spiritual, and even scientific principles, revealing that I am is more than a phrase. It is a powerful tool for co-creation, a key to unlocking the limitless potential within each of us. Because in the end, what you declare yourself to be is what you become. The philosophical essence of I am takes us to a space where identity, consciousness, and existence converge in an eternal dance. Since time immemorial, thinkers, mystics, and visionaries have reflected on these words as a portal to understanding what it means to be. Not just to exist, but to truly be, fully, consciously, and intentionally. In Exodus 3 verse 14, the declaration I am that I am echoes as a divine revelation, a statement of self-existence that transcends time and space. It is not merely an identification, it is a declaration of pure being, without limitations, labels, or the need for explanations. It represents the essence of the absolute, the eternal. And when we bring this idea into ourselves, it challenges us to look beyond our limited definitions and recognize that I am is not about what we do or possess but about the essence of who we are. Philosophers too have pondered the mystery of being. Descartes, in declaring I think, therefore I am, placed the mind at the center of human identity. He suggested that consciousness is what validates our existence. But is the I am merely the result of thought? Or does it go beyond, to a space of silence and presence where there is no need for proof or validation? Plato, in his quest for the world of ideas, believed that the tangible reality is merely an imperfect reflection of a higher, eternal, and unchanging reality. For him, the I am is like a spark of that ideal world, a reflection of the divine that carries within it perfection and infinite potential. It invites us to align with this greater truth, to remember that, at our core, we are much more than we believe ourselves to be. This philosophical perspective leads us to a powerful reflection. How do we define our I am? Is it based on our circumstances, social roles, achievements, and failures? Or is it something deeper, intrinsic, and untouched by all of that? When we say I am, Are we connecting to that essence, or are we limiting ourselves to a mental construct shaped by our fears, desires, and conditioning? In spirituality, the I Am is seen as a point of power. It is the bridge between the human and the divine, the manifest and the unmanifest. It is the affirmation that, regardless of external circumstances, there is something within us that is eternal, unlimited, and connected to everything that is. And when we speak these words, we have the opportunity to align with this truth, allowing our essence to express itself fully. However, this alignment requires awareness. Many of us use I am automatically, without realizing that we are defining our identity and shaping our reality. When we say I am incapable or I am unworthy, we are affirming these limitations as part of who we are. But what if we started using I am intentionally as a tool to remember who we truly are? What if each declaration was an opportunity to reconnect with our divine essence? Then I am is not just a phrase, it is a key. It is a conscious choice about how we want to see ourselves and how we want the world to see us. And as we explore this philosophical essence, we realize that it offers us not just understanding but also freedom. Freedom to redefine, recreate, and be reborn at any moment, choosing to become everything we were destined to be. Imagine for a moment the power of declaring with complete conviction, I am abundant, I am light, I am love. These words, when spoken with intention and awareness, have the power to transform not only our perception of ourselves but also how the universe responds to us. Because in the end, I am is not just an affirmation, it is creation. It is the act of bringing to life what we choose to be. The world we perceive around us is a mirror of our inner world. This idea, so central to many spiritual traditions, invites us to see reality not as something fixed but as a reflection shaped by our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. When we say I am, we are projecting a declaration to the universe, which returns to us in the form of experiences, situations, and connections. Neville Goddard, one of the great exponents of the philosophy of conscious creation, stated that what you believe yourself to be, you become. For him, the key to transforming external reality lies in the transformation of internal consciousness. This means that what you affirm is true about yourself, whether through words, thoughts, or emotions, creates a vibrational pattern that attracts situations confirming that perception. Imagine yourself as an artist before a blank canvas. Every thought you hold, every belief you reinforce, is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. When we say I am capable or I am unworthy, we are choosing the colors and shapes that will define this masterpiece. The external reality, like the reflection of a mirror, simply responds to what we project from within. Science also contributes to this understanding. The reticular activating system, RAS, a network of neurons in our brain, acts as a filter that determines what we notice in the world around us. When we repeatedly affirm something, whether positive or negative, the RAS begins to prioritize information that validates that affirmation. For example, if you believe I am unlucky, your brain will seek evidence to support this belief, ignoring the opportunities and blessings that may be present. Conversely, by affirming I am lucky, you start noticing more opportunities, favorable coincidences, and signs of abundance. This interaction between the internal and the external is not an isolated phenomenon. It is a continuous cycle where our internal perceptions shape our external experiences, which in turn reinforce our internal beliefs. When we recognize this cycle, we gain the power to interrupt it and redirect it. We can consciously choose which beliefs to nurture and which to release. However, this choice requires introspection. Ask yourself, what are the beliefs I affirm daily, consciously or unconsciously? Are they aligned with the life I want to create? Often, these beliefs are deeply rooted, acquired during childhood or as a result of past experiences. They can act as invisible filters, limiting our vision of what is possible. A powerful exercise to begin transforming these beliefs is to identify the mirrors in your life. Look at your current circumstances and ask yourself, what does this reflect about what I believe to be true about myself? If you notice recurring patterns of scarcity, conflict, or dissatisfaction, it may be time to examine the beliefs feeding these patterns. Similarly, moments of joy, abundance, and connection indicate positive beliefs you can strengthen. Then I am is the tool that allows us to break old patterns and create new ones. Every time we affirm something consciously, we are sending a new message to the mirror of reality. We are adjusting the vibration of our consciousness, which in turn attracts reflections more aligned with our desires and intentions. But how can we use this tool effectively? The answer lies in intention. When you say I am, pause and feel the weight of these words. Visualize what they represent. Feel the emotion associated with this declaration. For example, when you say I am confident, imagine yourself in situations where this confidence has already manifested. Feel the posture, the tone of voice, the sparkle in your eyes that this confidence brings. This practice not only reinforces the belief but also signals to the universe that you are ready to live according to this truth. Remember, the mirror of reality neither judges nor discriminates. It simply reflects what you project. And by taking responsibility for these projections, you become the conscious creator of your experience. Because in the end, the external reality is merely an echo of the I am that resonates within you. This brings us to a crucial point. The I am is neutral by nature. It does not judge, discriminate, or question. It simply gives form to whatever follows. This is why the choice of words that accompany I am is so important. They are like seeds sown in the fertile field of the subconscious mind, which over time, grow and manifest in our external reality. Conscious affirmations are those we choose deliberately, aiming to align our inner state with what we wish to experience. They help us reprogram limiting beliefs, overcome negative patterns, and create a new field of possibilities. However, for them to be effective, they must go beyond mechanical repetition. The words need to be felt, internalized, and lived. For instance, when saying, I am worthy of love, you might initially feel internal resistance, as if a voice is saying, that's not true. This resistance is natural, especially if you're accustomed to believing the opposite. The key is to persist and allow this new affirmation to find space to grow within you. Repeat it frequently, but also seek situations that reinforce this belief. Practice self-care, set healthy boundaries, and recognize your own loving essence. These actions bring the affirmation to life, making it more than just words. A powerful technique for using affirmations is writing them in a journal. Writing activates different parts of the brain and helps consolidate the message at deeper levels. Start your day by jotting down affirmations like, I am prosperous, or I am a magnet for positive opportunities. Reread these words, meditate on them, and visualize how they manifest in your life. By doing so, you are not just declaring but also intentionally creating a new reality. Another approach is incorporating affirmations into daily practices, like meditation or physical exercise. During a walk, for example, mentally repeat, I am healthy or I am grateful for life. Use your breath as a rhythm, allowing each inhale and exhale to anchor the words in your being. This transforms the affirmation into a practice of presence and connection, strengthening both mind and body. But what happens when we encounter negative affirmations? Often they arise automatically as reflections of past experiences or deeply ingrained conditioning. The first step is to recognize them without judgment. Instead of blaming yourself for thinking, I am incapable, see this affirmation as an opportunity for introspection. Ask yourself, why do I believe this? Where does this idea come from? By bringing these beliefs into the light of awareness, you can begin to transform them. Replacing negative affirmations with positive ones is like swapping old, scratched glasses for clear, new lenses. This does not mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect, but choosing to see yourself and the world through a more expansive perspective. Remember, you are not confined by the stories you've told yourself up to this point. With each I am, you have the chance to tell a new story, one that reflects the infinite potential within you. Finally, remember that the art of conscious affirmation is a process. It's like planting a garden. It takes time for the seeds to germinate and bloom. Be patient with yourself, celebrate every small progress, and trust in the power of the words you choose to say. The I am is your magic wand, your tool to transform thoughts into reality, dreams into experiences, and hope into certainty. The power of the words I am manifests most intensely in the present moment. The now, as many spiritual teachers have taught, is the only moment in which we truly exist. It is the space where life happens, choices are made, and creation occurs. When we bring our affirmations into the now, we add a layer of power and presence that amplifies their impact on our reality. Eckhart Tolle, in his book The Power of Now, reminds us that the present moment is the only access point to being. The past and future are mental constructs, the former a memory and the latter a projection. Yet, we often live trapped by these two extremes, carrying the pain of what has passed and the anxiety of what is to come. In doing so, we neglect the transformative power of the present, the only moment in which we can truly say, I am. When we affirm something but our mind is lost in thoughts of the past or future worries, our words lose strength. It's like planting a seed in unstable ground. Without the firm soil of the present moment, it cannot take root. On the other hand, when we declare I am with full awareness of the now, we are not just speaking words but living them. We are anchoring our essence in reality, transforming each sound into a vibration of creative power. Mindfulness is a practice that helps us inhabit the present. By bringing our attention to what is happening here and now, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without being lost in them. This practice not only calms the mind but also creates the space necessary for our affirmations to be received with clarity and intention. For example, when affirming, I am peaceful, you might do so while focusing on your breath, feeling each word resonate in your body and mind. Another important aspect of the now is that it connects us directly with our essence. In the present moment, we are not defined by our titles, roles, or social labels. We are simply I am, pure consciousness, free from judgment or expectation. It is in this state that we can access the true power of our words, because we are not trying to become something. We are simply being. The philosophy of the now also teaches us that we do not need to wait for perfect conditions to start living our affirmations. Often, we postpone our dreams because we believe we need more time, more resources, or more courage. But the truth is, the ideal moment to begin is always now. When we say, I am abundant or I am loving in the present, even if we do not yet see these qualities fully manifested, we are planting the seeds for them to bloom. It's important to remember that the now does not demand perfection. It does not ask you to be infallible or to have all the answers. It only asks that you be present, bring your attention to what is happening inside and outside of you, and make conscious choices from that space. Each time you return to the present moment, you reconnect with your power of creation and the truth of who you truly are. A simple practice to cultivate the power of the now is guided meditation with affirmations. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. With each inhale, mentally say, I am peace. With each exhale, visualize this peace spreading throughout your body and beyond. Allow yourself to feel this peace in every cell as if it were already a part of you, because, in fact, it is. Another practice is to incorporate affirmations throughout the day whenever you notice your mind wandering to the past or future. During a daily activity like washing dishes or walking, say to yourself, I am grateful for this moment. These simple words have the power to bring your attention back to the present and transform even the most mundane tasks into acts of mindfulness. In the end, the now is where everything happens. It is the space where life breathes, where transformation occurs, and where the I am reveals its true power. By embracing the present moment and affirming who you choose to be, you are not just living a more conscious life, you are aligning with the flow of the universe, becoming a living expression of the creative energy that resides in all things. A valuable tool for reprogramming limiting beliefs is guided visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the future, already living the reality you desire. See yourself confident, joyful, and fulfilled, naturally affirming, I am capable or I am worthy. As you visualize, allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with this new reality. The more vivid your emotions, the more effective this practice becomes, as the subconscious mind responds strongly to images and feelings. Another technique is reprogramming through conscious repetition. Choose an affirmation that resonates with you, such as I am resilient, and repeat it daily, preferably in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes as you say these words, feeling their energy grow within you. Over time, this practice will begin to replace old narratives with new stories aligned with your potential. It's important to remember that overcoming internal barriers is not a linear process. There will be days when doubts feel stronger and moments when resistance seems insurmountable. In these times, be gentle with yourself. Progress isn't about perfection but consistency. Every small choice to affirm I am positively, even amidst resistance, is a victory. Meditation is also a powerful ally in this process. Mindfulness practices help us observe our thoughts and emotions without identifying with them. During meditation, you can visualize your internal barrier as a cloud floating in the sky of your mind. Acknowledge it, but allow it to dissolve naturally as you return to your essence, your I am. This practice reinforces the idea that internal barriers are temporary and do not define who you are. Another approach is using journaling as a way to dialogue with your subconscious beliefs. Ask yourself, what am I resisting to believe? Why? Write your answers freely, allowing thoughts and emotions to flow without judgment. Then replace each limiting belief that arises with a positive affirmation and reflect on how you can begin to incorporate it into your life. Finally, remember that overcoming internal barriers is an act of courage and self-love. It's not just about changing what you believe about yourself, but about creating space for your true essence to flourish. Each time you choose to affirm "I am" positively, even in the face of resistance, you are reclaiming your right to create a life aligned with who you truly are. Integrating "I am" into different areas of life is a practice that transcends words and becomes a lifestyle. When we use affirmations intentionally and consciously, we begin to see how they shape not only our perception but also how we relate to the world around us. Every aspect of our existence, whether in relationships, health, or career, can benefit from this transformative practice. In relationships, for instance, the words "I am" can help strengthen connections with others by first reinforcing the relationship with yourself. Affirmations like "I am worthy of love" or "I am a compassionate partner" not only boost self-esteem but also help create healthier and more harmonious interactions. When we believe in our worth and commit to being the best version of ourselves, it reflects in how we treat those around us. This internal shift creates a resonance that attracts connections more authentic and aligned with our values. In health, affirmations have the power to influence not only emotional states but also physical well-being. Statements like "I am healthy and vibrant" help direct our attention toward habits that promote health. Studies on the placebo effect show how positive beliefs can stimulate the body to heal and function more efficiently. Science has demonstrated that the mind and body are deeply interconnected, and what we think about our health can directly impact how we feel physically. To integrate "I am" into health, we can create simple rituals that connect mind and body. During an outdoor walk, internally repeat affirmations like "I am pure energy" or "I am strong and balanced." Feel each step as a symbol of renewal, allowing these words to resonate with every cell of your being. This type of practice not only elevates your energy but also strengthens your connection with the present moment and your vitality. In career and purpose, the words "I am" can be an essential tool for unlocking potential and overcoming internal barriers. Affirmations like "I am creative" or "I am capable of achieving my goals" help overcome the fear of failure and build confidence. When you begin to define yourself by these qualities, they become a starting point for inspired actions that move you toward your dreams. Additionally, using affirmations in a professional context helps align your career with your values and passions. For example, before starting a new project, you might say, "I am guided by inspiration" or "I am confident in my ability to create something meaningful." These words create a foundation of positivity and purpose that supports your work and strengthens perseverance in the face of challenges. Daily practices can help integrate these affirmations into our routine naturally. A morning affirmation ritual is a powerful way to start the day with intention. Upon waking, before checking your phone or becoming distracted by external tasks, spend a few minutes saying affirmations out loud or in your mind aligned with what you wish to create that day. For example, "I am open to the opportunities the universe brings," or "I am grateful for all I have and all that is to come." Another helpful practice is nighttime journaling. Before bed, write affirmations that reflect the values and desires you want to reinforce. Reread these words calmly, allowing them to permeate your subconscious mind as you rest. This practice not only strengthens affirmations but also helps create a state of gratitude and peace before falling asleep. Incorporating "I am" into daily life also means using it in moments of transition or challenge. If you are facing an obstacle, try saying, "I am resilient" or "I am guided by solutions." These words serve as anchors, reminding you of your ability to face and overcome difficulties with strength and wisdom. As we integrate "I am" into different areas of life, we begin to see that it is not just a spiritual practice but a way of living with intention, awareness, and alignment. Every word we choose to say becomes a manifestation of who we choose to be, and every choice we make reflects the commitment to becoming conscious co-creators of our reality. When we expand our understanding of the impact of the words "I am" beyond our individual experience, we see how these declarations echo in the collective. Every time we affirm something about ourselves, we emit a vibration that not only shapes our reality but also contributes to the energetic field we share with everyone else. This is the collective dimension of "I am." a powerful force of influence and transformation that connects individuals to something greater than themselves. The energy we emanate from our affirmations does not stop with us. Just as a stone thrown into a lake creates ripples that spread in all directions, the vibrations of the words we choose impact the environment around us. When we affirm "I am peace" or "I am love," we are not just cultivating these qualities within ourselves but also contributing to the presence of these energies in the world. The opposite is also true. Negative affirmations like "I am incapable" or "I am unworthy" can perpetuate vibrations of fear and scarcity, resonating beyond our personal experiences. This idea resonates with many spiritual and philosophical traditions that recognize the interconnectedness of all things. In the concept of the new sphere, proposed by Teilhard de Chardin, humanity shares a collective consciousness, a mental field that gathers all human thoughts and intentions. When we elevate our vibrations through positive and aligned affirmations, we are essentially contributing to the elevation of this collective consciousness, promoting a more harmonious and compassionate world. A practical way to incorporate this perspective is to begin each day with the intention of using the words "I am" not just for personal benefit but also as a gift to the collective. When affirming "I am light" or "I am a force of healing," visualize these words expanding beyond you, like a ray of light reaching other people, places, and situations. Imagine the impact of millions of individuals doing the same, a network of interwoven positive energies creating a ripple effect of transformation. This vision of interconnectedness also reminds us of the responsibility we have with our words. Every affirmation we make has the potential to influence not just our lives but also the energetic field we all share. By consciously choosing declarations that promote growth, love, and harmony, we are actively participating in the co-creation of a better world. It's important to recognize that the collective energy can also influence us. Often, we find ourselves absorbing negative vibrations from our environment, whether in personal interactions, on social media, or through global events. In such situations, the words "I am" can serve as a protective shield. By affirming "I am centered" or "I am resilient," we reaffirm our inner alignment and create a barrier against energies that do not resonate with our essence. Additionally, the collective dimension of "I am" invites us to actively collaborate with others in spiritual uplifting practices. Group meditations or affirmation circles, where individuals come together to declare their intentions in unison, are powerful examples of how collective energy can be amplified. The strength of these joint practices demonstrates that when we unite with a common intention, the impact of our words becomes exponentially greater. Reflecting on the collective impact of affirmations, it is also helpful to consider how we can inspire and encourage others to use them consciously. Whether by sharing our own experience, leading by example, or offering support during difficult times, every small action can help create a wave of positive transformation that extends far beyond ourselves. In the end, the collective dimension of "I am" is a reminder that we are not alone. We are part of a vast tapestry of interconnectedness, and every word we choose to say is like a thread contributing to the greater fabric of life. When we use the power of affirmations to elevate our own vibration, we are simultaneously raising the shared energetic field. It is a harmonious dance between the individual and the universal, an expression of the infinite potential residing within each of us. The power of the words "I am" transcends the individual and collective levels, leading us to a broader philosophical reflection on the nature of co-creation. By using these words, we are not just shaping our own lives but also participating in a divine act of creation. Co-creation with the universe is a continuous and dynamic process where our thoughts, intentions, and actions align with cosmic energy to manifest infinite possibilities. We can imagine "I am" as a cosmic seed. When we speak these words, we are planting something in the fertile soil of our consciousness. The seed holds within it the potential to transform into a vibrant and tangible reality, but it requires nurturing to grow. This nurturing involves clarity of intention, emotional alignment, and consistent action. Just as a gardener tends to their plants, we are responsible for nurturing the seeds of our affirmations with focus and purpose. The idea of co-creation is central to many spiritual traditions. In Hinduism, for example, the concept of Brahman refers to the universal divine principle that permeates all things. When we affirm "I am," we connect with this universal energy, recognizing that we are both an expression of it and co-authors of its manifestation. Similarly, in Western metaphysical thought, The practice of affirmations is seen as a way to align the individual with universal laws, allowing the creative power of the universe to flow through us. This perspective brings a profound responsibility. When we affirm something, we are not merely stating a desire or intention. We are also sending a message to the universe about who we choose to be. Each I am is an act of choice, a decision to actively participate in the construction of our reality. This choice requires us to be mindful of what we are asking the universe for and to have the courage to accept the consequences of that creation. Co-creation also involves an element of surrender. While we are active participants in the creation process, we must also trust the flow of the universe. Here lies the paradox of co-creation. As we declare our intentions and take aligned actions, we must also release attachment to the outcome. This means trusting that the universe is working in our favor, even if the path or timing of manifestation is not exactly as we envisioned. To fully embrace the power of I am as an act of co-creation, it is helpful to cultivate a sense of gratitude and reverence for the process. Every step along the way, even the challenges, is an opportunity for learning and growth. By expressing gratitude for all that has already been manifested, we open space to receive even more. Affirmations such as "I am grateful for the abundance in my life" not only reinforce this perspective but also elevate our vibration, attracting more experiences aligned with that energy. A powerful practice to explore this dimension of I am is to visualize co-creation as a dance with the universe. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a grand ballroom, moving in harmony with an infinite light that represents cosmic energy. As you dance, repeat affirmations that reflect your deepest intentions, such as "I am creative," "I am whole," or "I am a channel for divine love." Feel how each word becomes a step in this dance, an expression of partnership with the universe. Reflecting on I am as co-creation also reminds us that our journey is not isolated. Every person, every interaction, and every experience is part of this great tapestry of creation. When we affirm who we are and live in alignment with those declarations, we inspire others to do the same. We become agents of transformation, not only in our own lives but in the world around us. In the end, I am is a reminder of our role as conscious co-creators. It is an invitation to actively participate in the dance of life, embracing both our power and our connection to something greater. When we speak these words with intention and authenticity, we are not merely affirming our existence but also aligning with the creative essence of the universe, becoming part of an infinite process of expansion and evolution. The words I am are more than simple statements. They are portals to transformation, invitations to recreate our reality, and reaffirmations of our deepest essence. This message brings us to the conclusion of a journey of reflections and practices, revealing the impact of words on our lives, our relationships, and our greater purpose. When we consciously choose the words we use to define ourselves, we are choosing the path we wish to walk. It's not just about achieving goals or solving immediate problems but about embarking on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual expansion. Each time we affirm I am, we are shaping our identity, aligning ourselves with the universe, and manifesting our highest vision of who we can become. However, this journey does not end with words. It extends into the actions, choices, and daily attitudes that reinforce those declarations. This is why it is so important to live each affirmation as an ongoing practice, integrating it into how we think, feel, and act. When we say, "I am peace," for example, we must act in ways that cultivate peace within ourselves and around us, transforming that affirmation into tangible reality. I am also invites us to look beyond our current circumstances and imagine greater possibilities. It encourages us to transcend limitations, heal wounds, and embrace our wholeness. It is a tool that can help us overcome challenges, find purpose, and create deeper connections with others in the universe. As we close this reflection, I invite you to make a commitment to yourself. Choose an affirmation that deeply resonates with your journey and allow it to be an anchor for your growth. Speak it aloud with intention and let it guide your choices and inspire your actions. It could be as simple as "I am love" or as expansive as "I am the manifestation of my highest essence." What matters most is that it reflects the truth you are ready to live. Remember, the power of words lies not only in what we say but in the energy with which we live each affirmation. When we use I am as a daily practice, we are not only transforming our lives but also contributing to a world more aligned with the qualities we wish to see manifested: love, compassion, harmony, and abundance. Finally, I invite you to share your journey with other seekers. Write in the comments the affirmations that are resonating with you, inspire those around you, and allow this energy to expand. If this message brought value to your life, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with those who might benefit from these reflections. Every small action you take is a contribution to a more conscious and transformative collective. Remember, you are the creator of your reality. The words "I am" are your key to unlocking doors to infinite possibilities. Start today, right now, and consciously choose the words that will shape the next chapter of your journey. You are already more than you imagine, and the universe is ready to reflect that truth back to you.